Michigan, what's up? Michigan, what's up? Oh, wow. What is happening? This is weird. I got this on my phone and I got it on my computer at the same time. There's a delay on the TV, but not on the phone. But we're gonna do this raffle at 9 o'clock. So, Berry Buddy, is that an enclosure in the back? It is an aquarium uh, that I never filled. It's like a 300-gallon aquarium. So I never filled it up though. You know what I was gonna do was I was gonna make it a freshwater aquarium, and then when I went fishing, if I caught like little bluegills like that or tiny walleye or something, I was gonna put it in there and raise them, I guess. But the apartment that I live in is in an upper, and I did the how much it would weigh, I guess. And this building I live in is like 165 years old, so it was built during the Civil War. I just didn't want the floor to cave in, and that would suck. Yeah, I know, right? Catch one of those little sturgeon, which are what, like that, like 2 feet long, and throw it in there. He'd just sit there, like he wouldn't even be able to move. He'd just go back and forth until it was too big. So yeah, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of time, get some people in here and stuff, and then I'll do that raffle. My arms hurt from today. So if you were on the live chat earlier today, I'm so sorry. It dropped. It was crazy. It was like 59 people at one time were watching, and then all of a sudden it did like a blip, and then I looked and it was like down to 2 people. When I looked at the statistics when I got home, the feed got cut because of the connection out there. Really bad internet connection. So I was surprised I was able to keep live as long as I could. So you're probably wondering about the glasses. Uh, my logo is yellow and green, so Wisconsin Green Bay Packers. So I do it as kind of like a branding thing. I don't really need these things, but I like to wear them. It's kind of a persona. You always try to. I have a background in marketing and I have a background in art. So I did websites for like 30 years and SEO and all that stuff. So that's probably why the channel, when you come to it, you guys are probably like, oh wow, it's all themed and same colors and kind of same thing. So yeah, so he was having the same problem as well. Have you? And plus, I had cataract surgery, so it's hard. I have to like lean back. Have you seen The Nun 2? I have seen The Nun 2. It wasn't as good as the first one, though. I'm a big horror fan. I like horror movies. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to open this stream on my computer, but just have it on mute, and that way I can see the chat better. That way I can be looking at you guys, but at the same time I can read the chat better in real time. There we go. All right, so this is cool because I'm gonna do the raffle at 9, which is in about 4 minutes, and then it'll be the 3 names that I'm gonna pick, and what's those 3 names for the whole month of April are gonna be in my description, my shorts, my lives. So like if you were watching one of my videos or see a short, which by the way, I got one going right now and it's at 10,000 views, which is just insane for a new channel like that. So that's going kind of semi-viral. It's a sturgeon short I did. Yeah, I know, Tony Stark. Another thing people say was I guess I look like Sully from Godsmack at one point. But yeah, I was a musician too. So, um, what was I saying before? We were talking about The Nun, and then we were talking about Tony Stark. Yeah, but yeah, that's sure. Anyways, so the three that's it. The 3 names that I pick are going to be in my description, basically. So it'll be driving traffic to your site. So if you're a big channel, great. If you're a small channel, uh, like 10 subs to 50 subs, it'll help because people click on that. They want to see. So, but other than that, I think what I'll do is I'll do a question and answer for an hour or two. My name is Diddy. My dad's name is Diddy. Okay, whatever that was. That was by Maximus Lyons. So thank you, mods, for taking that out. That's why I like uh, having mods. Hey, what's up? To Lizzie, I think. Christian, Wawa, uh, Drumtastic Gaming. Have you ever listened to Red Bruschetta by Rush? I have. I like Rush. Rush is one of my favorite bands. My favorite band of all time is Journey. Actually, I'm a big Journey fan, and I like Fleetwood Mac would be probably my second favorite band, and Boston, and then Rush. But I actually was a DJ for, well, I still am a DJ, but I mix house music and techno, kind of like a hobby. I started when I was 16 years old, which was 1985. So believe it or not, I'm going to be 55 years old in August. I just dyed my shit. Sorry for the S word. Um, but yeah, hey, fishy things, man. What is up, man? I was talking about you today to what that fins possible, any fins possible, I think. You guys referred me to him. He came on my live stream today, so I talked to him a little bit. I said, "Hey man, I'm friends with you. You were my inspiration to actually go live. I never went live before until I watched your stream and you talked to me and we had that conversation about going live and all that. Next thing you know, here I am. So seriously, thank you, because I wouldn't be here because of you, fishy things. So you're up there with me. You know, you, Ancient Art of Fishing, and Fish Tough, who, it'd be nice. And Skipjack Cindy, I love her too. I mean, that was really cool that she took that thumbnail I created, which started when we were talking about trout milk. And I did that AI image of it. So that was cool. But Michigan, Gundog, you were, I was on your feed earlier today when you were showing your property. I don't know if I left, but I left a comment about like how Michigan and Wisconsin, the land is pretty much the same. So we have really beautiful land up here. Um, and it's great. I mean, the fishing up here is great and stuff, but you have an amazing property. I mean, the acreage of that is just insane. So it was at 9:03. So like my cup. So I'm a nerd. I mean, I fish. I'm an outdoors person and I love fishing, but I'm also a nerd. So huge Star Wars fan. Love movies. Love music. All that stuff. Absolutely. So, hey, Michigan, I was going to ask you, are you in the state of Michigan? Like, as they say here, are you across the pond or are you a Youper? I, I, I think I wrote that, but I don't know if you saw it. But Hoven. Hi from Taiwan, and also I like fishing wee wee. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Wee wee. Hey Taiwan. I hope everything is good over there. And never been there, but I've always been interested in visiting the Orient. I always wanted to visit Japan. Japan was always on a bucket list, mainly because when I was younger, I studied a lot of Japanese martial arts. So, Steel City Fishing, what's up? Let's see, Michigan, southwest corner of the Mitten. Yeah, southwest corner of the Mitten. I see. That's cool. Yeah, we have cool states, man. We also have very distinct accents, I was told. When I did my, hey Eric, welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe, like the channel. It just helps. And if you leave a comment like, "Hey, I just subbed you from your live feed or from somebody else," if I see that, I will sub you back, guaranteed, 100%. I will always sub a person back. And the reason being that is I did SEO, I did search engine optimization for many, many years. So although this is a fishing channel, if you ever want to discuss SEO and rankings and stuff like that, I'll help you out. But hey Lucifer, IDI. I'm actually watching that TV series right now. I just started it. I heard it's pretty good. But yeah, when you cross sub like that and comment, And like for it helps everybody, you know, like let's say you're a baking channel and you sub to a fishing channel, that's great. That baking channel, if they did a short or a video on something that had to do with fish, for instance, the algorithm sees that as a relation. Now, for instance, fishy things, I'll use you an example, and Skipjack, Cindy, and Fish Tough. If you guys are all subbed like that because they're fishing channels, it increases your visibility, your all your stuff gets better views and all that stuff. So that's how that works. So that's why when people are in, you know, in my feed and they're like, hey, sub me up, or I subbed you or whatever, I'm always like, hey man, go for it. Or I'll always preach like, hey, thanks for joining the channel. Sub up, because you're helping me, you're helping you, you're helping everybody. And that's how that works. And then titles and descriptions and keywords and key tags and hashtags and all that crap. If any of you guys ever need help with that, like, hey, I just did a video, you want to help me out with like the, you know, the SEO part, I mean, I'll do it free. Just tell me, I'll watch the video and say, okay, it's what's the theme? You know, it's crappies in March, it's spring, it's 2025 on Lake so and so, and you know, I have a script prompt for ChatGPT. I just enter it in and it makes it for me, and I'll just email it to you. So my email is in my. I was going to say this before. Fishy things. If you want, email me from my email link on my channel, and just drop your number in there. So I'll add it to my phone, and then I'll do the same for you. So you know, if you're ever like, hey, I'm coming up to the Dells and I'm not online, you can just text me or email me. So that I'll give you my phone number. Because I know we were talking about, or you had mentioned something about doing a collab with Bob. Bob. Ancient Art of Fishing. If you have not seen his channel, check it out. It's a very good channel. Fishing with Davis. Hello, can you do a catch and cook sometime? Yes, that is on the bucket list. I just have to catch a damn fish. It was a bust today. I didn't even have a bite. Not even one bite the whole time I was out there. Let's see. I need to add fishing content. 90% of my growth on YouTube is through the fishing channels. Yeah, it's a tight community. It's really awesome. I mean, the people here are great. I have no idea how to hashtag, and my titles are trash. I got you, brother. Don't worry about it. I got you on that. You'll see. I'll do one for you, and you can always keep it as an example too. Better yet, I could just send you the script I use if you use ChatGPT. I'll give you the script, just plug it in, hit go, type in your keywords you want, it generates everything for you. And it works. I mean, that sturgeon short I got is up to like 10,000 views right now, and it's still going strong. It's getting 820 views an hour. So, Ancient Bob, yeah, just love Michigan, great. Yeah, he's a great guy. I like him. Loose fur, will you catch a fish? And we know you will. Hey, Rude, what's up? Yes, I will, actually. I'm planning on doing a catch, clean, and cook. It'll probably be walleye. So, I had to brush up, actually, on filleting this last year. I was always just letting them go. But I figured, you know what, I'm catching so much, I might as well just try it. So what I did is watched a video and I practiced, and I got, there's no bones. I'll just say that. I mean, that's all that matters, because I hate bones, and I love fish, but I don't like fish bones. If I choked when I was a kid, and I have a phobia. But my place is a mess. So I'll fill you in a little bit of what's going on. Okay, so my wife Dusty is her mom has been really sick and end of life stuff, so she's been staying there. So I don't see her. So she hasn't been here in about a week and a half, and I haven't done shit. So I told her, she stopped by tonight, and I told her I will. Yeah, I know it does. I choked to death when I was 10. I actually survived it. It's crazy. So I have a real phobia with choking, like on bones and stuff. But anyways, she's been at her mom. She should be back tomorrow. But you'll see a lot of live feeds. You'll see her in it and the kids, and too. You know, the kids are in school, but you know, once that ends, you know, it's a family fishing channel, so it'll be a lot of kid videos too. You know, like kids catching fish. I mean, we all like to see that. So, and if you have children, you completely understand. And fishy things. I don't know if you have children, but if you ever want to just bring them with or whatever, I don't know how old your kids are, but I have they're stepkids. I have he's going to be 17. I have a 11-year-old and a 9-year-old. So, and they all love to fish, except the youngest. He's extremely ADD, so he can't watch the pole. I watched ancient art for years. Then I met him and went fishing with him. He talked me into starting a YouTube. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with me too. When I started to fish again, like hardcore, for me, what happened is my brother passed away, and a couple years ago, and it just helped my depression. You know, I was out in nature. That's something. She's autistic and almost impossible to fish with. Yeah, I get it. My youngest is. I'm not kidding you. I've seen ADHD before, but this is like bad. He wants to catch a fish, but he can't focus on the pole. And he's supposed to be going to bed, so if he comes out here, I'm gonna go into Papa mode. He wanted to stay up, and I said, no, you have to go to bed. You gotta go to sleep. But I have a nephew that's autistic too, so I get it. Totally get it. And my best friend, actually up the road, her son Aiden is. Shout out to Aiden. He's autistic too, and he's a great shit. Ancient is like the Wisconsin gaming Yoda. Yeah, no, I agree. But anyways, I watched him for like what he was using and stuff, and I was like, you know, I kind of want to be like that. And then I ran into him in Sauk City, the Sauk Dam here. It's like, for people that aren't here, it's like 10 miles away. And, you know, great guy. We were talking, and then I saw his gear and his setup, and I'm like, well, he doesn't have any fancy gear. And I looked it up and decided to do the same thing. So I started this YouTube channel September 11th of last year, but I only put like 4 or 5 videos up because I don't ice fish. Because I fell through the ice and I refused to do it. My father, who was a humongous redneck, was hunting, fishing kind of guy, and he'd drive the truck on ice, and you'd hear that shit crack, and I would have a heart attack every time until I fell through the ice. He saved me, and I never went back out on the ice again, so I don't ice fish. So the channel kind of went into a stasis. And then I had this news channel I worked on where I just reported the news and stuff, and you know, I got that up to like 1,500 subscribers, and you know, it was time to monetize, and they wouldn't monetize it, so I deleted it. With 1,500 subscribers. I said bye, and it was refreshing. Yeah, same here, Fishy. I went through the ice, and that was it. Never again. Wintertime blues, when it ice hits, yes. But I have a lot of friends that do ice fish, and they're like, oh, that was so long ago, and you know, a thing, you know, just got a bug bite from today. Bugs are out. As cold as it is, and there's bugs out. I just never went. So what time is it? It's 9:15. So, hey, you guys want to see something cool before we get started? So I'm a collector. It's my place. Skylinks. I don't know. Whoever can guess this in the channel, I will laugh and be like, you are cool as shit. I'll give you a hint. This guy's name is Superion. So I'm a huge collector. And of course, the grand guy up there. See if I get my tripod way up there. So, what else do we got? Say hi, Perpy Bird. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. He's like, leave me alone. Transformers. I'm a huge Transformer collector. And Star Wars too. Got some cool Star Wars stuff, micro machines and all that stuff. Still sealed. Yeah. Okay. Got that back. Yeah, the aquarium's behind me. It's just not set up. It's up. I am a nerd. Hey, baby. So Dusty's my wife. She's on right now. Excuse me. Oh. She made some delicious pot roast. I'm like, who just said, hey, honey? Lord Chanham. Oh, hey, Blake. So Blake's on too. That's one of my stepsons. So, all right, let me get this prepped. And then we'll get this over with. And then people can either leave or stay and we can talk. And I will do some questions and answers. So this is my very first raffle. So there were a lot of people that entered, but not as much as I thought. Switch over to fish tanks and fish cooking in winter. You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. Pick one name from this list. All right. Okay, so the first name in the raffle that just got picked, who will be on my channel, featured for 1 month in the description, is Hurtin' for Sturgeon. Hurtin' for Sturgeon. I don't think he's on, but I'm going to probably loop this live stream for the night just to have it overnight. So I'm going to put that in a separate file because we need to check out 2 more. And we'll do the second name in 15 minutes. That's smart. Keep you all on here for another 15 minutes, get that watch time going on and stuff. So the first name is Hurtin' for Sturgeon, and he's pretty interactive. He's been on my channel. He's pretty cool. So, all right, let me catch up on the chat with you guys. All right, so fish tanks, you should set up the aquarium, but I only have like 4 inches of water. Yeah, that's true. My wife has a bearded dragon, I think it's called, and he's in kind of a small tank. So we were thinking at first maybe putting him in there. Just put sand down and make it like a prehistoric habitat for him, and get him in there and stuff. Lucifer, you know what? I've seen you before. Hang on a second, buddy. I haven't seen you for a week, so I'm going to... How do you do this on here? Oh, there it is. There you go, Lucifer. You got mod. But yeah, we were thinking about doing that for like the bearded dragon, and then when that passes, just do an aquarium. I mean, I know, we were sick too. Sure, guy, sure. Gabe, wife. Gabe itches. Well, hey, Gabe itches. Wife, sure, guy, sure. Yeah. Why, I give that gay vibe or something. Not gay, my friend. No offense to gays, but not me. But yeah, we had the flu going around too here for a while. The kid had it, and then she had it, and then I had it, and it was nasty. It was like a respiratory thing going around. So yeah. So if you got any questions, ask away. I'll answer them. Gabe, that's not nice. I'm gonna let that one go. He's probably just as they say. Hey, you're breaking my balls. So that's why I was like, whatever. But you mods, though, you have the power, and I know you guys, it's like when you have an aquarium like behind me and you get that black fish that sticks to the window, it cleans the aquarium. That's what mods are. So that way you can sit back and you can just let them do it. Who got rid of it? Lucifer. Nice. Awesome. Luciana, what's up, man? How are you? Welcome to the channel. I'm doing a live stream right now. We're doing a raffle. So picking 3 names that'll be on my description for 1 month. So we just did one, which is Hurting for Sturgeon. We're going to do another one at 9:30 and get that on the ball. Excuse me. God, my lungs are still clearing. My lungs are clearing. My lungs are still clearing out. So my lungs are still clearing out. I love the camera. I'm a Leo, just like Gen X Leo. But yeah, I was just going into a little bit of description, kind of like what you do on your channel about SEO. I didn't make it the main theme though. You know, it's a fishing channel. We're doing a raffle, but I was just telling people like, you know, if they want help or whatever, they could just email me or something, and I can help them. You know, what hashtags are, what keywords are, description, and how it should all be related, how the algorithm works. Stuff like that, stuff that you do on your channel, which is a fantastic channel. Guys, if you are not subscribed to Lashana Success, hit the subscribe button with her because it's a great channel. It's a good time every time I'm there. And when the fishing community shows up, I mean, she lets you know. She'll let you know you're in the house. I mean, for real, it's a good channel. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel, you need to check it out. Outdoor Fam, you were here earlier, so hang on, buddy. I'm going to mod you to add as moderator. Standard. Save. Save. So, yeah, fishy things. Well, I'm glad you feel better, Lucifer. It sucks being sick. So, Hurting for Sturgeon. Crazy. And these are random. I'm having these, I enter it into a program and I say pick one at random and then I take out the name and then I'll do it again so it doesn't get repicked. But I'm sorry, I'm gassy so far. She brought over pot roast. Pot roast. I do mine on the other ones too. I'm pretty easygoing as long as you don't piss me off. I do stupid stuff like you just did. Yeah, I know. I let it go that one time. I mean, you know, I do have weird glasses on and I do have a shenanigan shirt. So maybe you thought I was homosexual, but I am not. That is not my preferred preference. So, 100% Luke, I've been rocking with Lashana ever since I started my channel. Yeah. Yep. When I joined her channel, she was not at 1,000 subs yet, but she was at 648 subs, I think, at that point. And I was like watching it. I'm like, wow, she's just about ready to hit 1,000 subs. Because I remember when I hit 1,000 subs on one of my channels, I was ecstatic. I was like, holy cow, we did it. And then it was just getting the watch hours, and that was way behind compared to the subs. Outdoor Fam, who even creates a name like that? I mean, to scream your beep is small, right? Yeah, I know, right? What was his name again? Gabe Itches. Gabe Itches. Itches what? I'm goth, lol. Me too. So, goth rock. And yacht rock. I'm an older goth, so I like gothic music, modern, and I like yacht rock. Yacht and goth. They should make a channel that has like yacht rock and goth rock. You know, that'd be weird. It'd be like Morrissey, and then after that, like Christopher Cross or some weird crap like that. So I subtracted. I'm sorry. I felt bad for saying what? What did you retract? Oh. So a little thing about me, unless you are flat out insult me, like on the channel, like you are a blah, 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 or attack like Dusty, for instance, she's my wife. If somebody started attacking her, I would say politely, that's my wife, please lay off. And they usually will. Other than that, I mean, just shit talk. Oops, sorry. Um, Dude, I'm laid back, man. I'm cool. I get it. You know, like, hey, you can't fish. You know, like somebody writes that. You can't read emotion with text. So when you're reading words, um, you know, the guy might have said like, wife, sure, yeah, sure. He was probably like, wife, yeah, sure, sure. Like, I'm just giving you shit. It could have been that. Or it could have been an actual, like, he was just insulting me. But whatever the case, you know what? I will always leave it up to you guys to watch the channel. Seriously. I mean, that's what it's for. That's why I mod people. And in this kind of community, we are definitely very tight knit. So I like both. My wife is an elder goth. Nice. Very nice. Careless Whispers. Leave like round 2. That's funny. Hang on. I'm going to give you. And I'll also mod people that I see more than twice. Like if you're brand new, and I've never seen you before, I probably won't give you a mod. But if I have another live stream and I see you and you're interacting, I mean, I'm going to mod you. Fish Things was the same thing with me. I mean, I wasn't even on there a second time. We were just talking and he realized that I wasn't out there to be malicious or anything. So he modded me and then I was like, hey, this is cool. What can I do with this? And then I realized I was able to sub people without leaving the channel. That's really all it's for. And then kicking people off if they're being, you know, crap. I could try to stop by as much as possible. Never can stay long. Hey, you know what? Just coming in and say hi is good enough. But we're doing Raffle tonight. And, excuse me. We just picked the first name, which is Hurtin' for Sturgeon. So Hurtin' for Sturgeon will be featured on my channel's description for a whole month for free. So anybody that comes and watches the channel and stuff, they'll click description. 50%. Usually people that watch videos and it captures their interest will look at the description. So I got that there. ADHD and gives me something to help focus, yeah. The chat because watching a lot of lives, careless, I will sub to their channel. Oh, that's cool. So we got 3 minutes, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to unplug this battery pack real quick because I hate carrying it around. I need to get some coffee. So, look at that, isn't that crazy? It's like trippy. It's like delayed reaction. Crazy. So, my place is a mess right now, so I'm just going to set this right here for now. And I'm going to make a cup of coffee, but welcome to my apartment, my place, you know. It's like you're here, so come on in, make yourselves at home. I'm going to make a quick coffee and then we'll pick the next name. I bet you, I wonder how many of you guys have a curd like this in your own place. And if you like cream in your coffee, I recommend heavy whipping cream. This is the newest addition to my family. I've had him since he was 7 weeks old. Him and his twin brother, he's hiding right now, but this guy's name is Barnabas, which turned into Barney, which turned into Purbriar, and now lately I've been calling him Perby Burr. He wants to say hi. He's such a pretty cat. He's so sweet. I had to put my precious Ninja down a year ago, and I cried like a baby. I was very, very close to that cat. Very bonded. All right. Hey, thanks for dumping out that crock pot, baby. It really stunk, and I know I'm being kind of a pussy. So I'm glad you did it. They're terrible. I know it's funny. All right. Okay. Well, that sucked. I'm still here. I promise you I'm okay. They're beautiful. He's beautiful. My old cat Peanut Butter. He's 16. All right. So sorry about the camera falling down. That kind of sucked. That's crazy. I'm watching the live stream on the thing too. Okay, so that's why you don't breathe through your nose when you dump it. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna do the next drawing for the second person. Let's see. I'll put that in the randomizer. We'll take out Hurting for Sturgeon because he's already in. All right, here we go. Boom. Land of Steel Fishing. If you are here, you are the second winner. Land of Steel Fishing. Let me put that in the notes next to the Hurting for Sturgeon. All right. Land of Steel Fishing. You get a month on my channel of your channel getting promoted and traffic sent your way from when they read the description. So tonight's winner so far is Hurting for Sturgeon and Land of Steel Fishing. Congratulations, guy. In 15 minutes, we will draw the last name. Wow, I gotta lose some weight. I used to not be this fat. Awesome. He's still here. Still here, Luciana. I love it. Love it. I love it, man. I'm telling you what, I had Chaos Goat. There you are, man. I was wondering when you were gonna pop in. Orp 6025. Orp. I like it. I love it. Trey Sullivan, how are you? Are you answering questions on fishing? Yes, I will answer. I will answer any question tonight. This is actually my first time doing live stream, just being me and not fishing. So just kind of give you guys who I am, basically, kind of like question and answer. We're doing a raffle, so I did a post that if people enter their name and stuff, I will pick 3 winners, and then starting tomorrow, all the descriptions on all my videos, live feeds, and shorts will have the 3 channel names being promoted for the month of April. So May, we're going to do a whole brand new one. And depending on how successful this is, I may increase it up to 5 or 6 names. Yeah, he's awesome. I do like Steel. But yeah, he won. And it's funny because I haven't seen either of them on here tonight. But that's okay. Awesome Fish. You have a buddy that in that band. What band? I got to catch up. So, Michigan Fishy, thanks for the comments, friend. Heck yeah, Steel's freaking. Hey, Chaos. I reused the song you used on that 15K short for a Blue Cat short. Trey, no problem. Awesome Fish. I have a buddy that in the band. Fish Thing says, really, that's awesome. Wild 7 Adventures says, Fishy Lucifer, hey. Chaos Goat says, I'll be the 4th person to use that audio. Lucifer says, hi, Chaos. Trey Sullivan, what's your biggest sturgeon? Okay, that's a great question. I caught my first sturgeon last year, believe it or not. He was 48 inches. So I know it's not gigantic, 48 inches. And that was a day that I went fishing by myself. I didn't have the wife, I didn't have the kids with. So I didn't tell him. I kept it a secret because I have it on video. It's on my channel, actually. And, this guy that was walking by, thank God, he's like, hey, you want me to take a picture? And I gave him my phone. I said, actually, will you video record it? which is even better. So he recorded it, and you know, I have it on film. It's on the channel. It's one of the first videos. But a week later, me and the wife went out. I remember it was 3 o'clock, and she caught her first. No, it was her second sturgeon. Her first sturgeon was only like maybe 18 inches, 20 inches. And then she caught a 57 and a half. Well, she just wrote it 57 and a half inch sturgeon. That was insane. That was insane. And that's also on the channel. I got that on film. You can, it's the one where the thumbnail, it has her face on the side going like this, side profile. And it's actually, it's a short, but it's made to look like it's long video. But that was insane. I mean, and that was the only fish we caught that day. We fished the whole rest of the day, nothing. But she caught that 57 and a half inch sturgeon. And it's funny in the video too, because I'm asking her, I'm like, do you need help? And she's like, no. No, don't touch me. Touch me, don't touch me. Touch me, don't touch me. It's a little inside joke. Cheech and Chong. It was in a Cheech and Chong movie. When they went through that room and that couple was in their bed and Chong walks through and she jumps up on the edge of the bed in a nightie and her husband's in the bed. She's like, you better not touch me. Touch me. Don't touch me. It's absolutely hilarious. That was a fight. How long was that? How long of a fight was that? I'll be right back. I'm back. After these messages, we'll be right back. I subbed you, Dusty. I don't know if it'll stick or not because there's no content on it. Yeah, Dusty's profile is just it's just a base YouTube, so she can chat, you know, and stuff like that. She's not really, the content goes to this channel, so, but it's more of her channel is just like so she can chat stuff like that. But everybody, Dusty Perkins, it's my wife, so just so you guys know. Just like what's that guy's name? Fudder. You've been Fuddruckered. Like there's a Mrs. Fuddrucker, so I assume that's his wife. I think that's cool. What do you got? What got you into sturgeon? Um, Wisconsin. I mean, it's a fish. I think it's our state fish, actually. Uh, I fished a lot as a child with my father. He taught me, Futterstruck. That's it. Thank you, Keisha. And how are you? I just saw you're in there. Um, so basically, growing up with my father, we used to fish all the time. He was a big muskie fisher. We'd go to Hayward. Uh, you know, he was a suspender farmer type kind of man, and never saw eye to eye. But when it came to fishing, I mean, I was all about it. So we did a lot of pan fishing. I learned how to fly rod fish at 9 years old. I learned how to tie flies at like 14 years old. I actually have a kit. I should do videos on fly tying. Actually get back into that. It's always ideas. So, or yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, fish state. Muskie is our state fish, but it should be sturgeon. I agree. It's muskie. That's our fish. Um, so when my dad passed in 2004, I hadn't really fished, and like I said, I had a brother, a younger brother. His name was Patrick, and he died 2 years ago. So when he died, I became an only child, as they say. So uh, I decided to fish, and fishing really helped me because I'm very nature oriented. I love nature. I love being outside in the woods, camping, fishing, hunting. I don't hunt very much anymore since the Gulf War, but before that, I used to love fishing. Uh, but yeah, so I decided to get back into fishing. And then I decided to break records my father had. I, my father never caught a sturgeon, so I decided to try to catch a sturgeon, and I did. Thank you. I appreciate that. I miss my brother. We left on a bad note. unfortunately. So, you know, I know he's looking down and saying don't worry about it. So I'm not gonna. Hey, Bass Duo, you're new. Welcome to the channel. Sub like, hit the smash button. So yeah, I got into fishing. Back into fishing, I should say. So, how many likes do we got? 22 likes. Wow, 21 people watching. Holy cow, that's awesome. So we got 4 more minutes, and then we're gonna draw the third and final name for the raffle, and that'll be awesome. And what I'll do is, I think at the beginning of the month, I will create another post for May's raffle drawing. That way, more people will enter it. I'm a new channel, so it's not like I had a million people entering their name, like, please enter me, please enter me, you know, stuff like that. So, but the people that did enter, I'm surprised. I mean, I got about 20 people that put their name down. So, Keisha, fishing is therapy. It is. It's very therapeutic. And most of the time, how do I get in the raffle drawing? Yeah, it's already closed, brother. It's already closed. It's a post I posted up a week ago, and it was a build up to tonight. But I will create another post, and then what you need to do is just comment your name in that post. So, and that'll be for May. So we'll have this again in May. And another thing too, which is really cool today, and I'm going to mention this because I thought that was awesome. There was a guy on the, excuse me, Jesus Christ, I'm gassy tonight. Flathead catfish. I do. Not a lot, but I do in the summertime. Actually, at nighttime if it's warm out. So I had this guy Duke. He came to the channel today, and he asked me how he could donate. That I've never had that before. That was like a first time somebody was going to donate. You know, like I know when you're monetized, you can join a channel and there's super chats and you can do super stickers, and you know I've seen people like catch it. Yeah, Duke City. Thank you. You know, they'll contribute $2 or something like that. So I thought that was so freaking cool today. I'm like, oh my God, somebody was gonna donate already. So I'm going to set up a PayPal, I think, for this too. So like in that kind of situation, I could have been like, you know, I don't have a Patreon yet. I'm still looking into that, or anything like that. But here's the PayPal if they want. But I'm just, you know, I want to get monetized, so you'll be able to see it. I joined 2 channels as far as being a member. Fish Tough, I joined, and one other channel. And it's cool. Yeah, I did the buy me a coffee. Well, I did that on the news channel I had, and I didn't have any luck on that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do a buy me a coffee and put that in the link. It might work on this. I mean, I'm not trying to get money. You know what I mean? It's like I just thought it was really cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like everybody's dream to have a channel that has like 1 billion people, like Mr. Beast, you know, and you're making like $26,000 a month or a day for that case. Yeah, great. I'll buy a boat, pay everybody's ticket, and just have a humongous convention, because that's how I am. I would do something like that. Pasta. That question reminds me of The Office when the creed says, "Where's your worm guy? Where's your worm guy?" Right? Pasta meatball. How's it going? You're new. I haven't seen you around. Welcome. So hit the like button, you know, double tap the screen or whatever they say, and subscribe if you haven't. You know, welcome to the channel. More the merrier. At 348. I'm up to 348 subscribers. Oh my God. I just hit 300 yesterday. Or buy me eggs. Right, buy me eggs. Troy Sullivan, I'm from the Dells area. Troy Sullivan, I'm from the Dells area, and I'm a guide and would love to teach some stuff for you, sturgeon. Oh, Trey. I kept saying Troy. So, Trey, Baraboo here. I fish in the Dells. I grew up in the Wisconsin Dells. So, you and me are neighbors, bro. Yeah, that is cool. Hang on a second. I'm from the Dells. Yeah. Wow. We got somebody from my area. There you go, brother. You're from the Chicagoland area and want to catch some bass this year. Hook them up, Trey. Bro, same. You live in Baraboo too? Okay, that's crazy. I live above Old Baraboo Inn. So the building that has the flickering candles in the window, that's me. So that's where I am. Mike Hammer, you're from Prairie du Sac. Awesome, man. You're like 13 miles away. That's awesome, man. We're getting a bunch of local people in here too. That is cool. That is cool. So you guys that are from the area, Trey and where's the Prairie du Sac? Mike Hammer, Fishy Things. I don't know if you're subscribed to him. I would. He's a great guy, man. Loshana, Success as well. She's a great channel too. Great motivation channel. Yeah, that's me. That's cool, Trey. So Oprah, I ran, but I'll eat it. Okra or Opa? Opa. All right, let's get this. Let's get the ball on the road, and then we can relax and we can just have a chill session. That's awesome, man. There is 20 people watching and 25 likes. So, all right, let's get these names. And we'll put it in the randomizer. All right, pick one. And we're going to remove the previous, which was Land of Steel. And we will pick it. Picking and grinning. Picking and grinning. All right, the third winner is, can we get a drum roll, please? I swear to God, it was random too. I did not choose it over favoritism or anything like that. Oh, where is it? Where's your name? There it is. I'm going to take that real quick, copy it, and then I'm going to announce the third winner and then announce the three winners together. Drum roll, please. Fishy Things. You got it. Fishy Things got the third name. So this month's winners go to Hurtin' for Sturgeon, Land of Steel Fishing, and Fishy Things. So free promotions, man. Free traffic heading your way. And I got to tell you, I'm being humble as I can. This channel is starting to blow up, man. And I'm not even doing anything. I'm just fishing. I'm just fishing. Hey, I'm just fishing. So I will, I'm going to change my template over and put your names in there. You know what? I'm going to do this while I'm talking to everybody right now. So if you ever want to just, for people that are new, that don't really know YouTube real well and all that stuff, if you click in studio.youtube.com and then on the far bottom left, there's settings. If you click that, you'll see general channel and upload defaults. You click on upload defaults. And right there you can put it in a default title or description. What we want is the default description. And that's where you paste your template. Like people's names or like what I'm doing right now. So Hurtin' for Sturgeon. He goes in there. Pop. We got Land of Steel Fishing. We got him. I'm going to pop him in there real quick. Pop. And last but not least, if my template will hold still, we got Fishy Things, who's got amazing music. This guy makes his own music, and I tell you what, it's really good. Especially his cooking channel. The stuff that he cooks, like fish tacos or fish soup or whatever. I mean, he creates music that goes with it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little mind altered the other night when I was watching it, and it was just tripping me out. But I was like, that's just genius. All right, you guys are entered into my template now for the month. So all videos, all live feeds, all shorts. If a person hits the description to read, it'll say, check out these other cool channels. And it's a direct link to your channel. And it's towards the top. I mean, literally, description of channel, subscribe to my channel. Underneath that, check out these other channels. And all 3 names are there. So, never had fish soup, catfish, jambalaya. Fish soup is really good. And, you know, if you watch Fishy Things cooking, I mean, the way he does it, it's very professional. It's very nice. It makes you want to eat the food. Like, literally, if you were there, you'd be like, hey, can I try a little bit of that just to see what that... Hey, man, you spare a bowl? I mean, awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Trey. And you know what? Get a hold of me. I mean, we fish all the time, so I mean, it'd be cool. You know, me and Fishy Things and Ancient Art of Fishing, we're planning on doing a collab video where it's all 3 of us, or maybe split screen or whatever. So get a hold of us. Jim Frazier, hi from New Zealand. How's it going? That is awesome. Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, no, man, thank you. I mean, seriously, I mean that. I wouldn't be here unless I talked to you that night. You motivated me to do this stuff. I wouldn't know where to start. And I realized marketing. It's marketing. So, and then I just went with it. And man, I'm telling you, I learned a lot in 2 weeks. Loshana, I mean, I learned a lot from her too. Watching her, contributed, you know. Definitely would love your info and put you on some serious fish. Yeah, absolutely, man. So Trey, can I ask you, you're a guide, right? Are you a fishing guide around here? Seafood lasagna sounds absolutely amazing. So, I apologize. I smoke cigarettes. I love our community too. The cool thing is I mean, it's like, it's a mixture of everything. I mean, you got your awesome Fishy Things, man. We should hook up with Trey. He's a guide. That would be cool. Do you ever musky fish? I have not caught a muskie in my entire life, and it's a bucket list. Now, Fishy Things friend Brian last week caught a 30, what was it? You said it was a 37. Hey, Duke, there you are. I was talking about you earlier. Hang on, I'm going to give you a mod. There's Duke. All right, so there you go. So for the people that are just coming in right now, we've been live for about 40 minutes. We did pick the 3 winners. There you are. You've been fun to wreck. What is up, man? We just finished the raffle. Hang on, I'm going to give you a mod. There you go. So Duke and how do you say it? Fuddrucker? Is it Fuddrucker? Where'd it go? Duke. You've been, oh, there it is. You've been thunderstruck. Okay, thunderstruck. Didn't catch crap today. I didn't even get a bite today. That's how bad it was. And then this guy came and checked the temperature of the water, and it's 32 degrees. So no wonder, because crappie don't bite till it's like 52 degrees. So that made complete sense. Oh, okay. AC/DC song. I had dinner with the singer one time in Sarasota when I lived down there. That guy was awesome, but he had a potty mouth like you won't believe. It was funny because the company I worked for, I was a director of IT for a huge real estate company down there. It was like 15 years ago or something. And he lived in a high rise in Sarasota, so he asked me for dinner, so I went over there. And he goes, yeah, I have the neighbor coming over. He's going to join us. You know, he's got kind of a potty mouth or whatever. So he came over, and all night I just kept staring at him like, where do I know you from? I've seen you before. And then at the end, we were outside on the balcony having a cigarette. And I was like, you look so familiar to me. Where have I seen you before? He's like, well, I used to be in a band, you know. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I used to be in a band. what's the name of your band? And he's like, you might have heard of it, AC/DC. And I was like, I know who you are. As we proceeded to smoke the biggest doobie possible at that time. He was a good guy. I've met some really cool people in my life. I know some really cool people in my life. And I know some not so cool people in my life. Partied with Ron Jeremy. Not like how you think, so don't even go there. A friend of mine was a music producer in Chicago, and he came up for a night to visit. And he's like, I'm going to bring a friend of mine. I said, sure. Madison, Wisconsin, I was living. I was in college at that point. Heard the door knock. I opened the door. Showed up. It was like 3-4 hours for the drive. I was like, happening, Harry? What's up, man? He was this huge music producer. And he's like, I brought my friend, and he moved, and it was freaking Ron Jeremy. I was like, oh my God, you're Ron Jeremy. And he's like, oh, you see my movies? I'm like, who hasn't, dude? Who doesn't know who you are? We went to the bar that night. We had to leave because so many people were coming up to him like, are you Ron Jeremy? So we ended up going back to my house at the time and got blacked out drunk. So next day I woke up and they left. And that was that. But yeah, Ron Jeremy. Met him one time, partied with him. Who's Ronald Jeremy? He's the guy that played Ronald McDonald at McDonald's. So yeah, hey, let's get back to things. Okay, so yes, I did pick the 3 names tonight, and yeah, I know, right? He's a great guy. I can't believe he went to prison. I can't believe he did that shady crap. Because in real life, I mean, the dude he's awesome. He was funny. He was a great guy. But after I heard he went to prison, I was like, ew. Eric Church of the Walworth County Fair. And it was him, man. No, I get it, man. It's so funny. Blacked out with Ron. Yeah, I did. In my college years. Many, many moons ago. So yeah, fishy things. Oh God, I have a bad memory tonight. Let me get the names up. Okay, we got Hurtin' for Sturgeon, Land of Steel Fishing, and Fishy Things were tonight's winners. They get a month of advertisement, basically, in the description of my channel. So they will be sending links. And also, and I'm not trying to advertise or anything, but if you guys are ever interested in any gear for the videos I do, you see a head cam I have, that's not a GoPro. If you don't have a GoPro, don't get one. Don't spend the $300 on it. The thing I have is called a Asako, ASAKO, EK7000. There's a link in my description on my latest videos. $50. And you've seen my videos. For you that have seen my long form videos, when I catch a fish, the video turns into a first person. That's that camera. That's 4K quality. It's amazing. So if you ever need a really good head cam and you're wanting one, go on my Amazon link and click it. It's really good. I make a $2 commission off it. Not a big deal. You're telling me that's crazy. Yep. But yeah, it's a very good head cam. So if you're looking, hang on a second. There's something going on with my stats. I have this video that's pretty much going viral right now. All of a sudden, it's a short, and I gotta see, blah blah blah. Okay, it's getting 1,362 views per hour. It's the huge sturgeon caught in Wisconsin, must-see river monster, and the thumbnail is me holding the sturgeon. You see it like it covers like this part of the screen. That has gotten 12,000 views already in 3 days. So I don't know if you guys have shorts. I know some of you bigger channels probably do. It's pretty crazy. And this live stream actually has had 652 views. That's insane. I've never done a live stream. Let me ask you something. What do you guys think of this? I mean, just this interaction talking with me. Is it like, do you like it? I mean, because you guys are hanging out, you guys can chat with each other, getting to know me a little bit. I'm a little flamboyant. I'm a nerd. Uh, if you like this, I mean, maybe once a week or something, I could do like a question and answer session, or maybe I can think of something else. But I might have to catch yeah, no, hey, man, go for it. Seriously, it doesn't affect. It doesn't affect me. I mean, actually, for people that use vidIQ, I don't know if you know what that is. It's an extension that you use that helps optimization and stuff. They tell you when you see something that you like that is kind of similar, you can copy their links and stuff like that, hashtags, and it just helps. It doesn't hurt the other person. Or if you catch sturgeon, and let's say it's April or whatever, I mean, I'll optimize it for you real quick. It literally only takes me like 5 minutes, and it's just text. I send it, and you can just copy and paste it in your title, description, all that stuff, and then keep it, because then you could duplicate it. Or if you're interested too, you could write me at my email address to this channel, and I will just send you the Chat GPT script that I wrote. I used to be an SEO specialist for 25 years. I designed websites. I have had #1 on Google for world's best website designer before. I mean, serious stuff. So I'll just give you the script. I'll give you my script free. All you gotta do is just type it in. Just open up Chat GPT and just copy and paste it. Just sit back and watch. You'll be amazed. You'll be like, oh my God. And then at the end, it'll prompt you. It'll say, enter your keywords. And it's just basic stuff. Like for fishy things, Rock River, catfish, fishing, 2025, April, spring, Wisconsin, river. And then just hit enter, and it'll generate everything you need to put in there. Pop, pop, pop. Copy and paste, hit publish, you're done. Thumbnails, I can't help you with that. I have a graphic arts degree, so I went to school for this stuff back in the old 1997. How old were you in 1997, people? I was 27 years old. Yeah, I love being a nerd too. I like being a nerd. Transformers and Star Wars. I showed my Transformer collection earlier. 7. You were 7. Wow. 15. Crazy, man. It's just crazy because I remember that. I was 27 years old. I was going to college. 12. Wow. 37, Mike. Yeah, you're 10 years older than me. So, wow. That's crazy, man. Hey, Mike. I'm going to mod you. There you go, brother. 25. You were 25? Really, Trey? So I was 27. So you're going to be turning, what, 53 this year? Because I turned 55 in August. So that's crazy, man. We're around the same age. That's even cooler. Well, I dye my hair. I mean, that's why. I mean, honest to God, if I didn't dye this is white. I'm white now here. And I got gray all through here. But I was married one time before. And she was a hair person. So she taught me how to dye my own hair. I like doing it. I like darker hair. But I'm thinking on, I don't know, 9. 22. Be right back. All right. The secret to youth, really, and how to stay young is laughter. I laughed a lot, and I always try to make people laugh. I crack jokes. I'm a fire person. I mean, I love making people laugh. And I feel like if you laugh a lot and you don't stress and you just have this like life is good feeling. I mean, I think it just ages you slower. I'm outside a lot too. Nature is very therapeutic, but I can tell you, I could see the age coming now. So I mean, I had a good run. I had a good life. Growing up and stuff, I did a lot of things, a lot of musical things. So DJing and all that stuff. I spin house music since 1985. Chicago style. So I go back to the days of people are in here that are from Chicago. You're going back. My teacher was a teacher named Bad Boy Bill, if you know who that is. So if you're from Chicago, you would know that name. And Farley Jack Master Funk and Julian Jumpin' Perez and all those people. I knew all those people. So I was DJ Bam Bam back in the day. So I did a lot of spinning, a lot of clubs, a lot of raves, a lot of partying, a lot of drugs back in the day. Hey, from Madison, Wisconsin, new subscriber. Awesome, man. I went to college in Madison. Drill and chill, rock and reel. Hey, you ever, my new Madison friend, you ever watch, oh God, what's, your live is popping off. All right, so everybody take a minute right now. If you have not subscribed to Isaac Embarks, he just messaged, subscribe to him. That guy, he's another influence of mine. I was just kind of starting to do videos. Me and him ran into each other fishing, and we had a great talk. We cross promoted our channels. That's cool. He does really good content. He's a very good content creator as well. So, uh, subscribe to Isaac Embarks if you guys haven't. He's a really, really good content creator. And Isaac, matter of fact, me, Fishy Things, Ancient Art of Fishing are going to try to do a collab video. You should get involved with that if you can. Uh, I don't know if you know Fishy. I don't know if you know Ancient Art of Fishing, but can you imagine if there was four of us? And now we got Trey. Trey lives like in the same town as me. He's a guide. I mean, that's like five of us. Can you imagine doing a five collab video? It's just insane. And then six if, you know, Drill and Chill Rod and Reel comes up. I mean, he's from Madison. I mean, he's closer to you, Fishy Things. That would be awesome, man. That would be awesome. Gabe itches. You two gay together? You know what? I'll let you guys handle this. Be my guest. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, it took 2 seconds. Message deleted. Thanks, Peace. You were on earlier, too. If this asshat comes back and installs, start timing them out. 1 time is okay. 2 times, sorry, buddy. I think it's not, I think his name isn't Gabe Itches, it's Gabe Bitches. Gabe Bitches. Hey, Gabe Bitches. That's cool, man. You were on earlier. Sorry about my live feed cutting off, man. That was some horse manure. Try not to swear. I have such a potty mouth, and I've been like keeping it so PG rated tonight. Sorry. I'm a vet, so I mean I'm Army vet, so I mean it's always. Me and Fishy Things actually went to the same basic area. We were both at Fort Leonard Wood. Fort Lost in the Woods. Engineering. Yeah. Retro guy, you look vanilla ice without the vanilla. No, that's funny you say that actually. I mean, I'm laughing at that because in 1991, I was 21. That was the style. My hair was blonde and it was like this tall, like Kid and Play High and Tight. And I used to be a dancer, so breakdancing and all that other crap. You can't even get me on a dance floor now. I went to my, what was it, 35th class reunion here, and me and my friend Scott were there, and Scott used to be a breakdancer too when we were kids. They're all trying to get us out there to breakdance, do head spins and flips and all that crap, and I'm like, dude, we're in our 50s, we'll break our hips. So what does Scott do? He goes out there and does a backspin, but he does it from like standing up. He does this weird flip thing he used to do back in the day. I had to help him up, like literally, and he's like, "Oh, my leg hurts," and it's just like, I told you. Yeah, a true story, man. It was hilarious. Laughed so hard at him, and then he got just shit-faced. Shit-faced Scott. Wild 7, hey. Duke City. So, hey, Duke, I was telling everybody how you wanted to donate, and I thought that was so cool, and that I just didn't have a way because I'm new. Um, so I'm going to set up PayPal, and I think I'm going to look into Patreon before I get the first tier monetization, which is 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. But the way stuff is going right now, honestly, in a month, I think I should be there. So uh, I thank you very much for that, though, earlier. That really hit me pretty good. I was like, wow, you were the first person to ever do that. So I'll remember you forever for that. Yeah. Hey, Drill and Chill Rod and Will, you ever watch DNS's bait shop videos? You know, the fishing reports? He's got some really good stuff. I watched him today to see what was going on. The last one was from the 28th, and he said crappie were starting to bite down there. That's why I went out today, and nada. Not even one fish. Not even one bite. And I even did plopper. I mean, you guys saw that today. I was throwing a plopper out there because northern pike usually go after that, but not even that. But yeah, my feed just dropped today. I was at 59 people watching at one point, and I don't know, the internet dropped or the satellite or whatever, and it went to LTE instead of 5G. And I looked and went from 59 people down to 2 people. So I ended the chat. So. Sup, bro? Good show today. Yeah, I missed your show today. I was out, but I'll watch you every time. Yeah, Whopper ploppers are awesome, man. Especially in the summer. My God, if we get together and do some, I don't know if you bass fishy things, but I'll take you to the spot, man. I'm telling you, these bass minimum size are 18 inches. I kid you not. Average 19. There's 20s. Caught a 21 inch last year. I mean, I went out one day, I caught 35 in an hour, and the minimum size was 17 inches that day. Yeah, I know. It was weird. It was a weird thing today. I just I don't understand it. So I'm gonna refresh this real quick. See where we're at. 32 likes. 7 people watching. That's okay. I mean, they were here for the raffle. This is just friends now hanging out, which is cool. I'll hang out for a little bit longer, like 15 more minutes, and then I'll cut it. And 357 subs, and I started this live feed today. The first live feed, and now the second one. This morning when I started, I was at 311 subs, so I've gained like 46 subs today. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you, Fishy Things. You were right. This live feed really does boost. Oh, and I got Nightbot set up finally correctly. If you ever put Nightbot on your site and you need help, like with the announcement thing, how it says check out W's amazing channel or whatever, there's a script you have to write for that, and it took me a good couple hours to find it, and then I had to tweak it. So if you guys want to add that into your Nightbot, let me know, and I will send you the script. All you gotta do is copy and paste it in there and hit OK, and that's it. All right, guys, I gotta jump out for work tomorrow. Have a great night. Are you gonna be live tomorrow after work, Futterstruck? If you are, I'll be on, because I'm cleaning house tomorrow. I'm gonna do cleaning, and I'm gonna have live up, so I'll definitely be checking out on your channel. Not really a bass boat. I don't have a boat at all, actually. Catch you later. Yeah, you take care, Futterstruck, and thank you for everything you do on your feeds. It's great entertainment, and I definitely like watching you fish, man. And I'm glad you're a part of the channel. Seriously, I mean that. Hopefully the weather holds. Yeah, we got shitty weather still in Wisconsin, at least in my area. Today was cold. Tomorrow's going to be the same. It's going to be cold. And then we get a 63-degree day, but the wind is supposed to be like 50 miles an hour, so that's just a no-go either. Plus today we had rising pressure, and That's not good for the fish either, because when it raises, it makes them like, ugh. You got the like, thank you. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be out again. It might be the weekend. I'm thinking Sunday, because Sunday looks like it might be promising. But the walleye right now are not biting, so, or I mean not the walleye, the crappie in my area are not biting, crappie and perch. So yeah, Isaac, I went out today and actually tried to do a crappie video. I went to my secret spot by Emery in Briggsville. Well, it's not so secret. I just told you. um, I fished for 2 hours, did a live stream, didn't even have a bite on nothing. And then the DNR came, and then we talked a little bit about bag, because I heard it went from 3 to 5. That is true, and it is not true. What it is that like if we're on the river, we can catch 3. But if we go to a different body of water, we can catch 2 more. So it is 5 total this year, but it's 3 per lake source, he said. Wednesday evening's supposed to be okay by us, so evening. So the live stream today was good. I had 59 people at one time watching. We had 3,000 views. It was really good, but then all of a sudden, something happened with the feed. I don't know if it was my phone lost signal, but it just dropped down to 2. So it stayed that way for about 10 minutes, and then I just shut it off and then came home. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? I mean, I asked the DNR guy. I mean, we had a good chat for like 20 minutes, I tried to get him on camera. I was going to say, hey, could you just say something to everybody about the regulations, but he was like, no, I won't do that. I was like, Supposed to have dirt storms again in New Mexico. Yeah, that would be freaky, man. I've never been through a dust storm. It makes me think of that movie Interstellar. I just saw that again the other day. That's such a good movie. But yeah, I know walleye are still biting, Isaac, and it's just when to get out there and stuff. Multiple people are having problems with their live streams today. Okay, so it was a technical difficulty on YouTube. I noticed on YouTube when I click my comments, actually, like in your studio, how you got comments, if you click that, it keeps saying that there's an error. But if you click on community, it'll show the comments. So that's a bug, I noticed. They let you get 2 more, though. Yeah, so, Yeah, with streaming, you can stream up to 3 streams on YouTube. I don't know if people know that. If I had 3 phones that had connections, I could stream all 3 phones at one time, and that's the limit. So you can have up to 3 streams, because when I do my restreams, I use a software called OBS, and I've streamed multiple streams before. When I had that news channel, I had like a Trump thing going on. Not talking politics, no politics, please, but I had a Trump thing going on. Something else, whatever in the news, and something else. So I had that all going at 3 times, and it was crazy, because I'll leave it for 12 hours, because with streaming, for it to count as watch time, and I don't know if you know this, some people do, some people don't, it counts for 12 hours. It'll go up to 18 hours, but it truncates. And then after 18, it won't count for watch hours. You don't get the watch hours. So I look at these channels sometimes that have streams going for like a week at a time, and it's like you're not going to get any watch time credit for it. So 12 hours. Where's the catch and cook coming? I have one releasing in the next couple days, but we only got 1 keeper. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that too, actually. Yeah, you can do 3. I've done 3 streams before. Not with my phone, but I'm saying with OBS software. If you're not familiar with OBS, it's called. It's a free download. It's a streaming software. You don't have to do the YouTube keys. You just log into your channel, and it logs the software to your channel. And you can take videos like what I do, and I do screen capture or file, and I hit loop. And then what I do is the streams that I have that I took during the day on the other device, the iPad, I stream it, because there's European people that are on my channel that don't come on till like 2, 3 in the morning, and they watch that. So Lucifer, awesome. Isaac's a good guy. He's a good guy to have. He does amazing content. He's He's a good content creator, so next couple days. But yeah, you know, am I too late? Wasabi River Rats. We had the raffle, yeah. The winners were picked. It was, I'll let you know who they were real quick. But I'm going to be creating another post. And then when you guys see that post on my channel, put your name in there because that'll be from the month of May. So the month of April's winners are Hurtin' for Sturgeon, Land of Steel Fishing, and Fishy Things. Those were the winners tonight. And they were randomly picked. River Rat just subscribed. Cool. So I'll probably cut this feed at 10:30, so that's another 10 minutes. And because I got some graphics I got to do and all that stuff. So Photoshop, such a fun program. They're changing the view count from people watching and rewatching versus the count of time watched. Yes, that is true. I have heard that. Like if you go, I mean, if you watch somebody's video, I think it counts the first time. But if you like exit out and then go back for some reason, I think it registers your IP, so it doesn't count like as a second view. I've heard that. But it's, you know, doing the OBS software thing, like the live feed during the day, you know, it got me 24 watch hours for 2 hours, which is good. It got me, you know, 25 new subscribers, and there was 3,000 views. So the iPad stream that I'll stream tonight, I leave on for 12 hours. When I wake up tomorrow, I will have roughly, from what I've been seeing from the other times I've done this and stuff, I gain another 100 to 125 watch hours. No joke. So it's a good way if you're trying to build your hours up fast. So I had 1 hour watch time on May 11th, and I am at 707 now as of today, which is May 31st. So 20 days, which I think is pretty good. So that's, if you have OBS and you have streams, it's a good way to restream it one time. You can do it. Otherwise, you got to change it, like put music in it, cut it up, switch it around, stuff like that, so it counts as a new video. But that's just stupid, you know. You don't want to do that. It makes people feel like, hey, what's this guy doing, you know? Hey, thanks for coming by my first live. Sail Whiskey Dream. Absolutely, man. That was cool. That was cool, man. Sail Whiskey Dream. This guy is a sailor. Subscribe to him. He's a good guy. So definitely check out his channel. Give him a like on some of his videos. He's new as far as live streaming too, so he's learning just like us. Where do you get 12 hours of footage? I put it on loop. So it plays the first 2 hours and then it blips and it starts right over again. So people that are coming from Europe that watch it, they watch the 2 hours and then they leave. People that come in between, if they blink, starts over. So that's how that works. If you need, you know, if you ever want help or whatever, Isaac, just let me know. I'll help you, or anybody else, Fishy Things. I studied a lot of this crap. So tricks of the trade. And like I said earlier, you know, I have 25 years of search engine optimization experience. So I did it for a career. That's probably why this channel is taking off pretty good, because I actually sat down and put care into it. So I need to check my stats real quick, because I've been watching this video that is kind of going viral. Oh, let's see, where is it? It's a short I got. See more butts. 1,437 views per hour. It's had 11,009 views in 2 days. That's insane, man. That is insane. I mean, I've had videos before go viral. Like I said before, I had a news channel that I did videos, and I did a video for the Heisman Trophy winner last year. Wasn't anything special. I threw it up live on OBS and I looped it. And when I woke up the next day, I went to check the stats because I put it up and then I went to sleep. I got up later on and I looked at it. 20,000 views on a long form video. 20,000 views. I made, what was it? 1,500 watch hours. And I couldn't believe that. I was like, that's like a fourth of what I need to get monetized. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Duke? I mean, when you see that, you just get excited. You're just like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, it's not a long short either. Is your email on your channel? It is actually. Yeah, it's under channel description. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it is. So, where is it? Let's see. Go to channel and go to more and view email address. Yep, it's on there. Yeah, you guys can write me direct. So, and that's a dedicated email too, but get this clicked off. There you go. Okay. Yeah, if you first people that, are here or whatever, my name's Shannon. That's my first name, Shannon. So, you could say, you can use my name if you want. But yeah, that's why I wear the shenanigans. So Wapsie River, my watch hours are way low. I tell you what, man, go live, do what I'm doing. This is the first time I'm just sitting here talking to people instead of fishing. And I tell you what, man, this is kind of cool. Monday night just hanging out, just talking, answering questions, being a dork, get in front of the camera. I mean, it really helps. It really does. I mean, I felt like a dumbass at first, like, hi there. My name is South Wisconsin Family Fishing. Thanks for joining my channel. To now it's just like, whatever. It's like, whatever, And it's pretty cool. I mean, this is a stream that's at my home, me talking with 13 people viewing, 35 likes, it says on there. And I don't know, probably 10 watch hours. I mean, hey, I'll take them. 10 watch hours is a lot. And I'm a dork, so Duke, wow, bro, congratulations. That's crazy. I'm thinking at 600 was happy enough. Yeah, me too, man. I remember when I first started this. I mean, my first short. Why are you laughing, Dusty? My wife's laughing at me. Uh, yeah, I mean, I remember the first short I got like 75 views on it, and I thought that was the cat's ass. I mean, I'm talking to my mom. I'm like, I got 75 views. Holy cow, that's a lot. And it's like, now it's like 75 views, But it's when you start out, it's excitement. That stuff makes you excitement. If you're serious about your channel and you start seeing results like that, I mean, it's the greatest feeling in the world, man. Like this short I got going on right now at 11,000, that's the biggest short I've ever had on this channel. So, yeah, I am a dork. I'm a dork. My glasses are fogging up. Like the community we've all become, me personally, shout out to Duke City and Wild Hook. That's where I started. Yeah, I mean, these people are your mentors. I mean, and it's really cool. Fishy Things for me, it was a mentor to me. I mean, he's the one that got me to go live. Isaac and Barks, he got me to like do better videos. I mean, it was really cool. I mean, you meet another content creator in real life like that randomly, like I did with Isaac, and it's awesome. I mean, it really motivates you. You're like, wow, there's other people here doing the same thing as you are, and you have commonality. So, it's great. I mean, like anytime that I'm out now and I run into like Isaac or whatever, I mean, we're going to be shooting the shit for like 20 minutes, just about like, hey, or Or I'm going to be like, hey, jump in the camera and say hi, promote your channel, same thing. I mean, when I got home that day, and I worked on the video, I put him in automatically. I was just like, I'm going to put him in and just do a shot. And I had his channel come up and I did a little blip. I didn't know that he promoted me either. I didn't know that. I went to his channel and I was like, oh, that's that day that he was out when I met him on the beach. I want to see how he did as far as editing. And I was watching it and I was like, God, I hope he doesn't put in because I was stumbling my words. I couldn't even say my own damn channel name. I was so like, duh. It was just a weird day for me. Very dorkish. And I thought, well, if he puts that in his video, it's going to just be stupid. But he did a great job. I was watching the video and then I came up to the part where I asked him, I said, hey, I don't know if I'm subscribed to your channel. What's your channel? And he said his name and I'm like spelling it out and put it in there. He's like, well, what's your channel name? And I'm like, South, Wisconsin South Fishing Family, South was, and then I was like, God, I can't even say my own channel name. And I was like, South Wisconsin Family Fishing. So he edited it and he got it, so it's like, just the meat and potatoes of it. And he did a great job. And I was like, and then he put a little banner up there too. And I was like, oh my God, that was really freaking cool. I mean, that right there is when I realized shit got real. I was like, okay, this is cool stuff. There are people out there that are not like, oh God, it's another content creator. Get away from me. You're going to cramp my style. It's not like that with us here. We're a community. I mean, we are literally intertwined like this. I know every single person in this feed right now. If I saw you in real life and you knew who I was and you knew who I was and I knew who you were, who I was, I was, we would be like, hey man, jump in here. How's it going? Hey, this is so-and-so. You just saying hi. Hey, everybody. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's how we are, And like this collab, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Drill and chill. OBS is great software to restream stuff one time, and it'll give you the watch hours. I get an extra 100 watch hours by doing that. And yeah, some people are like, oh, this is a restream from today. Well, yeah, it is. But is it against the law? No. Is it shady? Not really, because, other than wanting to chat with the person, you're watching the person fish, and that's what you're there for, is to see somebody fish. You can be there for 27 seconds, or you can go to bed and just leave the volume up. I mean, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should create a video of just fishing, but put some meditation music behind it, and then just, you can play it at night and just sleep. So there's meditation music, but then if you wake up in the middle of the night, you're seeing somebody fish. Yeah, I dreamt about catching a northern pike last night. I don't know why. There's just something voodoo about that video, the frequency or whatever. But yeah. So I'm interested in the OBS. That's helping content creator. Yeah, drill and chill. If you want, just grab my email from the channel. Just send me an email. Just make sure you put who your username. If you say, hey, this is Jim, I'm not going to know who you are. But if you say, hey, it's Drill and Chill Rod and Reel, send me that Chat GPT script or whatever. I know, right? Can you imagine that? Like, pants flutes or something, in the background, and there's just like, you just see a guy fishing, and it's like loops for 12 hours, and that's all it is. And then every once in a while, you throw a word like, bullheads. And you're just like dreaming of bullheads for some reason. You wake up and you're like, God, I had this dream. That'd be hilarious if there was meditation music over me getting pissed because I got a snack. Oh, a snag. I thought you said snack. I'm like getting mad over a snack. Hey, Reaper's in the house. The Reaper 0427. Hello. Doing good, man. We had our raffle, so the winners, fish things, and we got a bunch of other people. Herb for Sturgeon and Land of Steel Fishing were the 3 winners tonight. So I'm going to be entering a new post in the community for the month, and you can re-enter. And if you get picked, then we'll have you in for the month of May next. It's good for 1 month. It's free advertisement, basically. So people, when they read the description, will see your site, and it's encouraged for them to check it out. It says, check out these other cool sites. I mean, they're cool sites. So that's all you can do. Or I might have to edit before watching how I act before going live. I know, right? My name is Luca. Hey, Luca. Or did you mean Lucifer? Lucifer. Lucifer Morning Star. Reaper sub. That's cool. Man, this is cool seeing you guys all link up like that. It just makes it even better. It's like the community gets together and stuff. And that's what it's about. So what time? Oh yeah, I said I was going to end this like 5 minutes ago. What do you guys think? 5 more minutes? Or quarter to 11, should I end the feed? Or are you guys having fun? Been live for 101 hours. Or 101 minutes, sorry. Who else? I was subbed back. Awesome. I mean, pretty much everybody in here right now has got mod. So, I mean, if you ain't subbed up, man, this is awesome. I'm glad Isaac showed up in here. I was waiting for him to show up in one of my feeds when you guys were all in here. You know, he's a great guy, man. You guys give it 10 more minutes? All right, 10 more minutes. We are having fun. Okay, yeah, watch hours. Go ahead, get those watch hours. I know. I still got to do some thumbnail creation, though. But yeah, no, I don't mind sitting here talking. I mean, it's kind of go. Hey, baby, is it clear or is it jaggy? Is it muffled or is it a clear is it a clear stream? I mean, like, is it real time? Yeah, I get the extra time. I'm interested to see how much I made off this. I think I might do this more often. This is actually kind of fun, just sitting here talking to you guys. Funny guy. Funny make you laugh. Clear. Funny guy. Why did I say Fanny? Clear? All right. There you go, buddy. Thanks for the answer. It's clear. All right, cool. So it's real time. So many people to sub to and can't keep up. Hey, man, that's how you do it. That's the beautiful thing, though, about having the blue wrench. All you got to do is click on their name, go down to go to channel. It opens up a separate window. Hit subscribe. Click on a short, for instance, and just type subject from SWFF, you know, Southwest, or the channel used to be called Southwest Florida. Southwest Wisconsin Family Fishing. But then I changed it to South Wisconsin Family Fishing. I used to live in Florida at one point, so sometimes I get the two confused, believe it or not. Get lucky with a couple videos. Got me like $500. I know, right? That Heisman Trophy video I did got me 1,500 hours off one video in a 12-hour period. I had 20,000 views. It was insane. I've never seen a video go viral like that. That was on the news channel I had, but I deleted that channel because they wouldn't monetize it. I wrote them, you know, and you get your robotic and it says, you know, something's wrong. So I went through and I deleted a bunch of videos that had swear words in it, thumbnails that had like stuff that are kind of like on the fence, you know, like you shouldn't really post because I didn't really give a shit. And they still wouldn't monetize it, so I just got rid of it and deleted it. It was refreshing. What did Rob say? Where's the OF link? OnlyFans? Oh my God. I should create an OnlyFans fishing channel. Hi there. Welcome to my OnlyFans fishing channel. You know, OnlyFans has got a bad rep. I know a lot of sex workers work on it. That's actually kind of I farted on my cat's face because it's legal and he can't do anything about it. Okay. I mean, I farted in my cat's face once. Sorry. Uh, and it is, yeah, it's a family channel. It's a family fishing channel. Um, but the family's either gone right now or the boy's sleeping right now. So I said a couple of S words. Only fishing. Oh, only fishing, yeah. Instead of OnlyFans, it's only fishing. We should create that, actually. We should like get a bunch of programmers together and just create an only fishing. You know what? Hey, fishy things. That might be a new AI thumbnail I could put up. Yeah, I didn't mean to, though. He was under the covers and I was half asleep. He got out in time, though. Crop dust the cat. Yeah, he got crop dusted. He was a little traumatized. It was kind of like when he got out, he had like one eye bigger than there. He's like, didn't know what to do. Only fishing would be off the chain. Yeah, I know, right? Can you imagine that? Are you subscribed to OF? What? I don't go to that. That's for like those sex people, sex workers. No, I mean only fishing. Oh, no, I haven't. I'll check it out. Only fishing. And make it like pretty much the same logo, but just a different color. So it just really throws people off. So you get these people that are looking for like these whatever, and they come on the channel, and then you redirect them, and it's people fishing. Like, hey man, welcome to my channel. I'm Buck. Today I'm going to show you my big rod and how I cast it. It just blows up. Like, I know I look angry all the time. I have those eyes that, where you're just like, and I got that Cro-Magnon brow thing, so it makes it, I call it the Batman brow. Um, it gives me a natural resting bitch face, but believe it or not, in real life, bro, I am cool as hell. I like to laugh. I love people. I'm a good guy. Or at least I try to be. No, I'm pretty happy. It probably comes from the screamer metal band days back in the day, from like screaming and shit when I used to sing. New channel name, yeah. Only fishing. Only fans with a fishing emoji, yeah. Hey sub. Hey Big Jed. Isaac and Barks. Johnny Cage. Fatality. Do you see normally in those glasses, or is everything orange? It's actually yellow. And it's a prop, actually. For this channel, I wear them because my logo is green and yellow. So, it's marketing. It's branding, they call it. So, I need to wash this shirt, though. It's been in every single video all month, and I put it on when I do, like, recording me real quick, to put intersections in videos. I need to wash it, or I just need to get a fleet of green shirts to wear. My buddy and I were going to have only fan shirts with the turkey fan on it, but come to find out it was already used. Yeah, I can vouch for you. You're a great guy. Hey, thanks, man. But yeah, I do have like kind of a resting bitch face. It came in handy though. My last professional job I had, I was a Cracker Barrel manager, believe it or not, in a very busy restaurant. So I had to manage a restaurant and manage staff. So the bitch face eyes kind of came in handy sometimes, because I'd ask somebody to do something and they'd kind of not listen. And I would just give them a look and they'd be like, all right, I'll get back in the dish pit. It's like, thanks, man. I'll buy you a meal later. That's how I used to work. So I don't know. I was thinking about going back to Cracker Barrel, actually. Now that's been like 3 years, and I've been taking care of my mother. She has dementia. That's what's been giving me this free time to fish so much. But that's coming to an end. She may have to go to a nursing home because her memory is getting that bad. And if so, I'm going to have to go back to work for a while. I have a house that's paid off, so I don't have to worry about a mortgage. And, I have minimal bills. So I just need to do part-time. So I was thinking about going back to Cracker Barrel, not as a manager, but a dishwasher. Why not? I mean, shit, they pay you $18 an hour. I can go there and just wash dishes, be left alone. With no power comes no responsibilities. So, let's see, we got a little bit more time. How many people we got? 7 people still on here? What's your favorite fish? What is your favorite fish of all time? Or should I say, what is your biggest fish you've ever caught? Awesome. Yeah, if you type in SWFF, Nightbot will automatically display your channel where people can click it. Yeah, I love walleye too. I like walleye too. Also, that's what Nightbot's on. Never mind. Yeah. So, and if you ever put Nightbot on your live feeds, you can hit me up. I got, that script right there. Doesn't come with it. I could email you the script, and all you got to do is just copy and paste it in your Nightbot trigger. Just set it for 20 minutes, and you just paste it in, and it will do the rest. Because I actually had to look for it, and I couldn't find it. And then when I did, it didn't work, so I had to modify it. So thank God I have a PHP background, programming when I did website design. So I did front and back of webs. So walleye. So we got walleye, carp. Nice. ADHD kicked in. Yeah. I know. Oh, my grandpa got a 26-inch walleye this morning at Newport. Nice. Did you get it? Did you get it on film, Isaac? Or I missed the haha. What did he say? I was in prison for 23 years for cracking a man's head open with a wrench. I just got out last Tuesday. Haha. Okay. Well, here's an idea. Let's take your name and put it backwards to aha. And that way, if you saw me with your wrench, I would just look at you and go, take on me, take on me. You know the rest. Okay, so my biggest was a northern, but never got a measurement on it and caught multiple 22-inch smallmouth on the, 22 inches is really good for a smallie. God, that had to have been a fight. Those guys fight hard. I guess my biggest fish I caught was last year. It was a 37-inch northern pike, and he was 15 pounds. And I caught him at that place that I did the live stream today. So I can't wait till it gets warmer and I'm out there. I got to figure out a solution for the live feed, because I mean, if it's going to cut out, it's going to be no point, and it just sucks because that is a really good spot to fish for pike, bass, crappie, perch, carp, catfish. There's even muskie in there. Muskellunge. Yeah, that's Tom. That's Cindy. That's Jake. Who's that? Oh, that's Muskie. But you can call him Muskellunge. All right, so I'm starting to get ADD. Smallmouth, yep, they're fun to catch. My best fish is a 29-inch walleye before my YouTube days. Yeah, my biggest walleye I've ever caught out of the river on that beach there, that's where it was at, was a 23-inch. They did fight every time I was wondering what I had on the end of the line. Yeah, the Wisconsin River up here in July is a really good smallmouth month with a Ned rig with a crawfish on it, green color. Flip it out there and just slowly pull it back and then just pop, and then just leave it. They just pick it right up. July is an amazing month. Like all videos that you see in July coming from me that month will be smallmouth fishing. Every month is different. I wrote a log from last year to see what I was catching. I once grabbed a turkey for looking at me funny. Okay. Don't be no jive turkey. You know, that's what I'm going to do from now on. That's going to be like something I do. If a message gets deleted, I'm going to read it back, and make fun of it. It's a hard fight, but was amazing. I couldn't believe my eyes when I got it to the shore. Are you talking about the sturgeon, Dusty, that you caught? Because we all shit our pants. Um, a 39, oh, 39, a muskie. Okay, I thought you were going to say walleye. Mine was a 39-inch, 18-pound tiger muskie, and that's why I'm still scratching my head at your wife's 57-inch sturgeon. I couldn't imagine what it was like on that rod. You know, she had a heavy rod that day. Um, she had a heavy rod that day. She had a heavy rod that day, so she was. Did you ever catch a hodag? A hodag. What's up, Flying Circus? It's good to see you. Hang on, I'm gonna give you a mod. Flying Circus, you've been here a while. Um, well, first off, I got to say much respect, outdoor fan, because a tiger muskie is a rare fish to catch. Muskie in itself is a rare fish to catch. Uh, so catching a tiger muskie, uh, I mean, congratulations. I mean, that's a dream come true. I would love to catch a tiger muskie. I have never caught a muskie yet in my life, so I'm just waiting. Ass Master. Hey, have you? I'm sorry. Are you guys enrolled in the Ass Master 2025? What does his message say? I have a pretty big rod myself. Well, you gotta if you're in the Ass Master Classics. You know, you gotta be in the classics. So, uh, I believe you do, Ass Master. So are you going to go muskie fishing this year? I plan to get my first one this fall. Yeah, I do. I actually would like to catch a muskie. And I tell you what, if you're going to go muskie fishing, I don't know if you have a boat. I don't have a boat, my friend. So if you ever want to take this poor person with you, muskie, like in Lake Monona, uh, Lake Redstone, yeah, I heard there's muskie in there. I will go with you, man. That would be awesome all day. Even if just one of us catches one, that's a memory right there. I mean, it could be another 20 years and I'll be this old person and I'll super old person. I'm already 55. I'll be like 75 and I'll be like, yeah, I remember when yeah, so well, Trey Sullivan, who's on the channel now, is from this town, Baraboo. I did not know that. We were talking, he's like, yeah, I live in Baraboo too. And I'm like, no way. And we started comparing, I told him where I lived in Baraboo, and he's like, yeah, I know where you live. I mean, literally the same time. This guy's a guide. So, I mean, we should hook up with him, man. See if he's got a boat and just be like, you want to go muskie fishing and just go. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Yeah, and that 10-pound John boat, if we caught like a 57-inch muskie, that would pull the boat. Like literally pull the boat everywhere. I got a bug bite today, so that's why I keep itching my arm. I swear to God, I'm not a meth addict or anything like that. I was watching Skipjack Cindy, and man, she had a troll, and this guy just kept saying shit like that, and I'm like, wow, what an asshole. So he got booted. Free transportation. I have a 10-point. Yeah. Circus Town. I gotta love it. Yeah. Sub Circus, Flying Circus. They have been on my site a while. I've seen them around. So they're good people if you aren't subbed up with them. Was for get ready to go for a ride and that John boat. Yeah, I watched a video of Isaac. He was with his friend. They were on this lake and they were catching bass, and I think one of them was kind of big, and I saw his boat, like the camera, the boat was like turning and stuff. I kind of snickered. I was like, ooh, that's got to be a big fish. Do any of you guys watch? I think his name is NDY Kayak. He's like this guy. He's very soft spoken. He's first person. He's got a GoPro, and this guy goes out and he bass fishes in his kayak. He northern fishes. He sounds like Bob Ross. He's just so peaceful when he talks. He's like, "Hey everybody, gonna take you out today doing some early morning." Uh, I watch his channel. Actually, you know what? I'm at my computer. I'm gonna paste this guy's link. Uh, his channel link. But man, this guy, he's big time. He's not like, wrote him one time and I thought maybe he might write back, but I think that's it. Let me see if I can find this guy's channel. Ah, found him. All right, let me get his channel. And check this guy out. He's got 490,000 subs and he's got 431 videos. This guy, if you have not seen it, some of you probably know who he is. I'm going to paste it right now. So some of you guys might know who he is. For the people that don't know who he is, watch his videos, man. This guy, he's a good guy, man. It's like good inspiration. But he goes around and he catches fish in his kayak, and it's just really fun to watch. It's very relaxing. This guy's video is like, I swear to God, he's like the Bob Ross of fishing. So there's his URL if you want a universal resource locator or website. Yeah, so Lucifer. Okay, so you've seen him before. Yeah, that guy, man, he's got some muskie videos. Like he's just in a river and he's just like catching like 6, 7 muskies like nothing on whopper ploppers. That's what's cool because I watch what he uses for bait and I think to myself, you know what? I got those lures and I got those props. Why don't I just use that? You know, instead of these gigantic, musky rigs like that big out there in the water. I mean, he's using a plopper like that works. Like Mad City Motors or something like that is another channel. These guys are based out of Madison, Wisconsin, I believe. And they always go muskie fishing. All their videos are muskies. And these guys just pop them like candy. There's another guy that fishes from a kayak. That's awesome too. I wonder if it's his buddy because he did a collab video with one guy and the guy sounded just like him. Very soft spoken. Just a gentle man. He's a gentle man. Yeah, believe it or not, I was fishing a small channel next to a dam and I kept hearing splashes. It was swimming down to the channel eating shiners. I pinched a big silver fluke and a muskie smashed it, man. That's how it works. I mean, you just never know. One of my friends catches muskie on normal size spinnerbaits. Yeah, I know. And that place I was at today, apparently there's muskie in there. Those fish in northern Minnesota and northern North Dakota is hungry. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's awesome. Yeah, a muskie is a bucket list fish I'd like to catch this year. And believe it or not, I have never caught a trout. I would like to catch a trout. Like, well, I can't use it because I'm live streaming. I was going to pull my phone out and show you Fish Brain. I don't know if any of you have that app. It tells you, when you catch fish and you log it and stuff, and it has all the fish I logged in, and it tells you what fish I've caught and shows you how many of those I've caught. So my buddy's uncle just got a nice muskie the other day at Sauk Dam on a walleye jig. So yeah, I mean, it's like the gods above are like, okay, it's time. You get your muskie. You get your muskie. But if you fish for it, you'll never catch it sometimes. And I have purposely tried to fish for muskie and nothing. And, there's a spot in Sauk that I like to go to. It's further down from the dam. It's more like in Prairie du Sac. And, yeah, I have some good luck there. But somebody told me that there's a ton of muskie in there. And they eat like, I'm like, well, what were you catching on? And he's like, well, this lady used to come down here and fish. And she used a drop shot with a night crawler, like what we do for carp or walleye on the river, and was pulling 36-inch to 48-inch muskie out of there. I'm like, you're kidding me. And I believe it because I was reeling in last year and I was about 5 feet from the shore and something took, like, you could see the water just scoot, grab it, take it. And I didn't have my drag set on my pole. It was really tight because I had a snag and I forgot to adjust it and get it loose. My pole literally, and I had braid on, my pole literally went boom, pop, just like that. So, and, it bit whatever it was, so the teeth. So I think that was a muskie. I've had 2 shots. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have seen muskie go after my bait. Like I caught like a really, the sandbar, Isaac. I was out there fishing one day and I caught like a 8-inch walleye, and I was bringing it back in, and the waves were coming in, and I was on that edge, and I looked down, and all of a sudden you just see the walleye getting pulled by the current, and out of nowhere, this massive freaking muskie, and I knew it was a muskie because I saw the vertical stripes take a swipe and missed it, went back into the deep, and I just sat there like I first off I pulled it out of its, it was going after it, and I pulled it because I panicked, but I did get to see it, so I almost caught a muskie. So hopefully this year, let's see, the guy on that link fishes from a kayak, and he's awesome too. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, I don't know that guy. Yeah, I don't know that guy. I'm gonna check out his channel. I'll leave it up. He's only got 1,000 subscribers. That's cool. He's still a small channel. I'll give him a shout out. Maybe he'll be like, hey, oh my God, I remember that day. So close to catching that. Yeah, you were there. I mean, you remember that? I just was like, oh my God, and I freaked out. Yeah, that was fun. And Dusty, I mean, she caught a carp this year that was just, or last year that was, that's all I'll say about it. It was a very big carp. Humongous. I couldn't believe she got that. Yeah, Burko, he's like the go-to night guy, like in America. Like if you're up and you can't sleep and you want to watch somebody fishing, you go to Burko. And that's, why I do the live streams at night too, because Burko will watch that, and other European people I have, like Netherlands, and, it's crazy. I seen that muskie too. Yeah, it was huge. That was a huge muskie. He had to have been like 48, 50 inches. I mean, if he would have latched onto that walleye, that would have been just, I mean, I probably wouldn't be sitting here because I would have had a heart attack. I would have literally been like, oh, I caught my muskie. I'm coming home. Literally. Why bear? Who's why bear? Yellow bear. Oh, yellow bear. Hey, man, what's going on? What else we got in here? We got up to 14 people. Nice. Not like 59 people like today. Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. How am I getting that many watchers? I mean, I'm watching these other channels. Oh, are you going to bed, Isaac? All right, I'm headed out. Good night, everyone. Keep the great work. You're going to make it big. Yes, so are you, man. Seriously, thank you, Isaac. And like I said, email me. And, if you email me, I'll write you back with my phone number. That way you can text, and I'll give you social media access to my personal stuff. That way we can always keep in contact. Wapsie, heading to bed, everyone. You also have a good night, Wapsie. Thanks for being there today, watching the feed. You were the first person on today. Yellow Bear Gaming, Drill Chill, as in our Wisconsin fishing license expired under. Yeah, I just renewed mine a couple days ago, so. Yeah, I just renewed mine. So, and I talked to the DNR today. They were out, so they're checking. Thanks to everybody that subbed. I'll head you guys back. Yeah, absolutely. It just helps you and it helps them. Wapsie, have a good night. Midnight here. Thanks for connects. Yep, absolutely. Sell whiskey. I'm going to smoke this cigarette, and then after this, I promise you I'm going to have to go myself. So I have to do some graphics. And so what do you guys think? Do you think I should do this more? Like this in-person live feed? I mean, are you guys having fun? I'm not too weird or anything. I mean, take a vote. I mean, if you want to see more of this, I know you want fishing videos, and I do promise to do that. But if you want just like live chat answering questions and stuff like this, let me know. Say yes or no. If you say no, I will not get offended. But, it's democracy, and I need to know. I mean, if this is working and you guys like this, then I will do more of this. I'll do this every night if you guys want for an hour, to spend an hour a night. Just talking. Yeah, it's great seeing you when I'm not there. Well, of course, baby. I mean, Jesus. Well, we haven't seen each other all week, so I get it. But I mean, like, for the people that are, you know what I mean, baby, honey, baby. Uh, okay, so I take that as a yes. All right, Lucifer, that's cool. 15 people are on still watching. We got 15 people. How many likes do we got? 39 likes. That's cool. Isaac, River Rat. All right. Wild 7 Adventures is going to be taken over. I'm going to cut and upload a short after this crash. Bro, I've got it fed up. Awesome. Awesome. Feed it up. Absolutely. So you're in Madison, right? Drill and Chill? So that's cool. You're close. We should do a collab sometime too. Seriously, I'm about doing collabs. That would be so much fun. I know I had to say it. Yeah, I know. Night Wild. Michael Knight. Madison, Wisconsin. I'm down. All right, cool. Yeah, because when I'm down there, I love. You know where I like to fish is Wingra Creek. I mean, I know there's a lot of small bluegills and stuff, but I've caught some bass, and I heard there's muskie in there. You know, I know you can't fish up by the dam part. That's a fish refuge, but that waterway goes through that creek, so you know there's got to be muskie, especially in that Bay Area, more towards Park Street. Because I used to live near Park and Badger, uh, by the Twin PDQs. My ex-girlfriend lives in those apartments back there. Lived there for 6 years, and I went to college in Madison when they had the Inferno and they had the Cardinal and Black Bear, all those cool bars back then. God, I miss those places. They're no longer there anymore. Hmm. Nice. Yeah, I'm down, man. Anytime. That would be cool. Especially when the weather gets better like this. Do a dual live stream or something. But when I'm out in the field, I don't wear the glasses. This is only for a home thing. How far away? I'm in Baraboo, Wisconsin. So, Baraboo, Wisconsin. And you know where that is. So it's what, like 45 minutes away? It's not far. I used to drive to Madison every day. I used to work at the Cracker Barrel on the east side before transferring to the Wisconsin Dells one. How old are you, if I may ask? There's trout in Devil's Lake, bro. Yeah, brown trout, they stock it. Believe it or not, it's funny. I live here and Devil's Lake, believe it or not, least favorite lake. Least favorite lake to fish. Caught a couple bass, 45. All right, yeah, I'm 55, so we're close in age. We're 10 years apart. So yeah, that's cool, man. I'm down. Definitely. That would be fun. Um, I might try Devil's Lake for trout. The youngest one, there's your crappie and gills, yeah. The Land of Steel Fishing. I think I need to talk to you real quick. Yeah, hey, Land of Steel Fishing, you were one of the winners. You were the second name that was drawn out of the three. So you get a whole month. You're in my description, shorts, live. You're in the description. So, and it's at the top. So when people click on a video and they read the description, it'll say, check out these other cool channels. Direct link to your channel. So you're one of the winners. So, Hurting for Sturgeon, Land of Steel Fishing, and Fishy Things were the winners tonight. Yeah. Hey, man, it was random drawing. So I put it in ChatGPT. I put all the names in and I said, pick one, random. And it shows the second drawing, it shows your name. So I got you. So judging by the feedback from people are liking this one-on-one chat session live feed. So I am going to be doing a lot more of this. So, it's something to do at night too. I do have some work to do. I will travel to fish. Yeah, me too, man. I'll travel I want to get out to Milwaukee sometime. That's one thing we should all get together, the locals that are on this channel. Fishy Things, you, me, Isaac, Ancient Art of Fishing, Brian and Jess, I think his username is. I would like to get together and we should all go to Milwaukee, in the fall when they have the steelhead come in and the coho and all those. I've never caught one of those, and that would be so much fun because you could fish on the bay, I guess, and just cast out. Question: what is your favorite swim bait? I don't have very many swim baits, but the one I got is one that it's about this big. It's triple jointed, or no, it's not triple. It's got. I wish I had my tackle box up here, but it's a whole bunch of joints, so in the water it really has a smooth movement, and it sinks slow, but it emulates a red horse sucker. So that would be my favorite swim bait. I need to make Wisconsin crappie jigs. Yeah. My wife, Dusty, last year actually unofficially broke the state record for red horse. We caught it, we measured it, and we weighed it. And when we got home, I was just casually looking at records, state records, and I came across red horse, and I'm like, "Do you know that you just beat the state record red horse, long nose red horse, by what was it? It was like 0.25 pounds and by 2 inches." And but we let it go, so we were like, "Oh shit!" So she unofficially broke the state record last year, and then in May, which was 2 months later, somebody actually broke the record and registered it. So my father-in-law is a fisherman in the Philippines, retired. That's awesome. I have Filipino cousins actually, by marriage, of course. But it is a huge family. I got to tell you, every time we got together, they would make these spring rolls I would just drool. So delicious. They live out in California, which I have never been, but they are so good. Big Jed. Big Jed. So, anyways, quarter after I'm going to end this. That's in 5 minutes, so I'll let everybody sub up if you haven't, like if you haven't. Okay, gotcha. Concept, we live, feed is making long form fishing content. We live feed and us making long form fishing content. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what I do. I have 2 recordings. I have the live feed, which is the phone, and then I have an iPad, which is my camera, and I film the whole thing. And I have a microphone, which $14 microphone. Links on my channel, in my description under my Amazon. They're $14. I got a separate Motorola phone I bought for $39 that I hook up the antenna to the microphone and put that in my pocket. That's dedicated for that. The head cam. And then when I get home, what I do is I use the editing program I used to use CapCut, but I don't use that anymore. Because even though they were banned and then unbanned, they have 90 days and it gets banned anyways. So I use a program called Filmora by Wondershare. It's just like CapCut, but it's a little bit better. They have amazing AI features in it. I use that for all my video editing. It's $59 a year. I mean, or you can just buy the program outright for $79. You get free upgrades, but then if a new version comes out, you got to rebuy it for $79. But I use that, and I sync the audio to the iPad, and then I add the head cam to it as well. Get it all synchronized. Then I chop it up to the parts where the fish, and then I do recordings like on my phone like this, like check this out, and then it goes into the recording. I also have a DJI Air 2S drone that I use. I do drone shots. Hey Mary, you're coming in when we're getting ready to go. Man, you missed it. It was a fun feed. Got you back now. Lucifer Sweet Steel dropping a like for you. Hope you had a great day. Hey man, thanks so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I was live today too. I don't know if you saw it, but a Navi Pro, yeah. And I have a commercial drone pilot's license too, so I took the Part 107, which I have to renew quick too. I think this year I have to renew it, so I don't have to be there in person. You can do it online, so if you fail the test, you can just retake it. But yeah, all that, in my toolbox. So yeah, if we ever do a collab video or whatever, definitely. Or if you need any tutoring on anything like SEO or whatever with the videos, I'll help you out if you need be. All right, people. This live feed was only supposed to be 15 minutes, and we have been going. I'm a Eagle AF droner. Yeah, nice. I love flying drones. And I use a program called Lychee. If you're not familiar with it, look it up. It's really cool because I make it automated. So I set all the parameters to the drone, like altitude, where, what it looks at, and you just hit go. You put your controller down. It does everything for you. You don't have to sit there and do the flying. I mean, you got to keep line of sight, and you got to be able to stop it if there's an emergency. But for the most part, all the videos that I have, the drone footage, it's all automatic. I make the viewpoint me. I put the drone 300, 400 feet up in the air and have it come down, while the camera is focused. And then, like, if I'm here and the drone's there, it'll turn and then it'll go back up. That's how I do the drone. But that's called Lychee, L-I-C-H-I, I believe. And free software. And see if it's compatible with your drone. It's amazing software for doing drone photography, hands free. I mean, all your pans and everything, super smooth. So, like I said, I mean, just check out my videos. Any long form video from the last month will have drone footage, and that's all done with Lychee. So, if you ever need a tutorial on that too, just let me know. I'll help you out. Help anybody. I love helping people. So achieve your dreams is what I say. Absolutely. So on that note, I will end tonight's live stream. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. I'm going to hit a refresh real quick. I wonder where I'm at. If I broke 360 tonight, I will be ecstatic. Nope. 357. Yeah, definitely. Or just email me from the email on my channel. I'll write you back. So you guys have a great night. I will do this more. Apparently, it seems like you guys like this one-on-one live chat at night like this with me. I will do this more for you guys. I think I had a lot of fun too. This is fun. This is like better than sitting in any bar anytime, for real. Rude, good to see you. Drill and chat, nice talking tonight. Wild 7, Lucifer, definitely. I mean, you guys are Mary. Good seeing you, Flying Circus. I mean, you guys are like my family, man. You guys are my fam. So, on that note, much love to everybody. My phone's going to die anyways. And I will see you again. Later.